CSJ basketball. You see the Saints right there getting set to be introduced as they take it on Johnson State College, the Badgers, here in Rutland to take on the Fighting Saints. We'll get the starting lineup now for CSJ. Coached by Mr. Phil Bartlett.
From West Rutland, Vermont, number 11, Jamie Raya. From Brooklyn, New York, number 15, Brad Drysdale. From Queens, New York, number 5, Doug Childs. And from Cambridge, New York, number 21, Tyler Harrington. The head coach of the Fighting Saints is Mr. Bill Bartlett. Assistant coaches Victor Valdez and Eric Rouse.
We'll have the opening tip-off for CSJ basketball on Munger Vision.
Gentlemen, remove your pads for the playing.
Yes, here, everybody getting in a position here to take the opening jump ball. It's going to be Drysdale, 15 white, taking a jump ball for CSJ. It'll be opposed by Nate Dodge, number 3. Johnson State, obviously in a black uniform. CSJ in their home whites, and 20 minutes on the clock, 20-minute halves. Overtime if necessary. CSJ, like I said, if you like offense, you'll like watching this group play tonight. They got to work on their defense. And they've been Jobst. Now, I pronounce his name Jobst all year. It's Jobst. It's spelled J-O-B-S-T, but pronounced Jobst. He's got the basketball. He's had a good start to the season for CSJ. They put the ball off to Drysdale. He'll roll it off the rim, and it's a one and done. Weak side rebound coming down to Johnson State and the Badgers with a quick push in the front court. Childs trying to ride him off the road to the rim, and now Johnson State setting up the offense. Ryda on the pick. They'll communicate the switch. Now Drysdale will go back to his original defender. That's going to be a 3-ball up and got it. All twine for Martinez. So Martinez with the game's first bucket came from beyond the arc. Now Ryda running the point. We'll call the play out. Tyler Harrington, big man, likes to play on the edge though. Plays on the perimeter. A marvelous three-point shooter. Childs, one of the leading scorers this year for the Saints, fades, fires, and no good. Rebound taken out of the air by Rob Key. So Key with the rebound, and he'll have the basketball. Saints, I'm trying to see what they're in here defensively. Looks like they're in the man-to-man right now. That's Jobst there defensively on Key, but now Hernandez. Hernandez was hit 1-3, had no room this time to get the shot off. Hernandez wanted to go down inside. Actually, there is nobody inside. They ball spread the floor working on the perimeter. 7 seconds, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Another 3-ball in. Key kept it alive. Key got it up and in. Rob Key the second with the basket. 5-0 Johnson State. Yeah, CSJ, like I said, they got to work on the defense, in my opinion. It's been sometimes non-existent out there, and Drysdale is going to be called for the illegal screen, the moving violation, or the moving screen, or a blocking foul, if you want to simplify it.
Foul whistled on number 15, Brad Drysdale.
Drysdale's already fouled out of one game this year, and they need him in the ball game tonight. Got to be aggressive. They got to just be fundamentally sound out there. That's Pacino with the basketball. Pacino's pass tipped to Key. Pacino wants it back. They make the grab, and this is going to be a 2-pointer by Dodge, and it's all twine. 7-0 Johnson State. CSJ is the type of team, they either get off to a tremendously fast start, or what you've seen right here, they don't wake up for a while. They'll get it reeled in, though, and it'll be a tight ball game, so stick around. I'll have the Grand Union Player of the Game. Grand Union, the sponsor this year of CSJ basketball, they donate the CSJ Player of the Game shirt, so that's what the Grand Union Player of the Game gets. It's a donated t-shirt that says CSJ Player of the Game on it. And I'd like to thank the Grand Union for that. Harrington takes the contact, takes separation. Hernandez with the rebound. Gets the pass up ahead, Pacino, and ball stripped away by Ryda out of bounds. Good hustle by Jamie Ryda to get back there defensively and knock the ball away from Johnson State. Pacino will take the ball out of bounds. Yeah, nothing happening inside. He popped the ball up top and gonna go back down to Key. Key trying to post up Jobst. Had him, but they can play on the perimeter right now. Dodge. With Harrington matching up with Dodge. It's man-to-man Jobst. The spin by Key, and no. Beautiful move, just didn't get the finish. Here comes Joss with the rebound. Dribbles to clearing on the floor and gives the pass back to Childs, who wants to find Ryder. And Ryder, again, he'll put a lot of minutes in tonight, Mr. Jamie Ryder will. And he's got the basketball, trying to work off from Hernandez, who fought through the screen. Harrington, no. Almost got it wedged up there between the hoop and the backboard. Pacino into the front court, just beyond the elbow. Will go between circles and give the key off, ball off to Key now. Hernandez. Size advantage there to Childs, quickness advantage to Hernandez, and Hernandez looks at the official, wanted a foul called, and hey, this is college basketball. They take bumps and grinds like that. And we're going to have a CSJ 30-second timeout as they are down 7-0 to Johnson State. The first timeout taken in the ballgame by CSJ, and you can see Pacino hooked out the screen by Abyss. They'll go downside the Key, and tell you, I think Harrington came across, got a piece of it, and Harrington will have it go out of bounds off from him. But I think Tyler Harrington got a piece of the ball and partially blocked that shot out of bounds. So it'll be Hernandez bringing the ball into Dodge and quickly out to Pacino. That's Ryder on him. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. Dodge. One more pass to Key. The fadeaway, no. The follow-up, no. The follow-up, yes. By Victor Abbas with the follow-up. 9-0 now. And the shot clock will be set to 33 seconds. They got a little bit further ahead on it than what they should have. I think they had it set for the 30 seconds instead of 35 seconds. So Johnson State off to a 9-0 lead here against CSJ. And so Ryder and company going to get some help off the bench. Jeff Heiser, one of the seniors for CSJ, coming into the basketball game. He's at the scores table. Harrington to Childs. He'll go up and spin it up, and then Childs down inside using that wide body to hit the basket. 9-2 now, and this is going to be a new body in there. Number 15, Busano. And Busano lost it to Yas, who lost it back to Dodge. He'll line it up for Abbas, and he's going to take a baseline off the window, too high off and strong, and it'll be Childs with the basketball. This is Childs into the front court between the legs, and regains the dribble, gives it off to Drysdale. Drysdale trying to back Abbas back down inside, takes the bump up and can't kiss it home. Dodge will get the ball out ahead here to Busano. Quickly into the front court, and the pass mishandled, or I think Hernandez wanted to go three-balling, but just couldn't get a clean catch. Oh, that's a three-ball by Pacino. Or they're calling it Pacino on the PA, so Pacino with the basket. Drysdale being held at bay right now. He's on the, he's in the arc. He's just not close to the blocks. And there's the grab by Childs. See how strong he was? Look at that. Finish by Childs. That was just good. Right from the catch when he wrestled the ball away from 3 different Johnson State players to the finish. The soft hands of Doug Childs. Shot clock down to 24, and the pass just missed, being stolen by Ryder. Pacino gets it back outside the arc, and that'll rim out. There's a pass, will take the miss. Here comes Ryder with the basketball. Harrington had the touch, gets the ball back from Drysdale. Drysdale trying to drive on the Bass, will take the contact, kick it out this time. Yops with the spin, might have got away with the travel. Drysdale up, and no, looking for a whistle on the play. They laid across his shooting arm, and no call. Hernandez. Busano, basket. I'll tell you what, I don't know if Johnson State can maintain this level of shooting percentage, but they are just shooting the lights out from the three-point arc right now. They've got themselves a 15-4 lead. It's just 11. It just seems like it should be a lot more. Ryder dumps it down inside the Childs, and that skip step, I think I'm going to call a foul before the shot. No, he's going to call it in the act of shooting. I'll send Doug Childs to the line to shoot a couple. Now be the game's first foul, 13-26 into the contest, and it's been fluid. It's been back and forth, and it's been a lot of Johnson State right now. and Jeff Heiser and Tyler Madison coming in for CSJ, 10 and 31 number-wise respectively. And Charles Harper, 14, coming in for Johnson State. Quite a deep, quite a long bench here for Johnson State, and a very short bench for CSJ. Is on the made basket. That's Dodge with the basketball. He wanted to go back down inside to Harper. Passano dumps down into Harper, up and all great. So Bridgefeld's where he caught the ball. He was down inside the blocks already. And they go 17-4. Madison couldn't muscle his way in, turns around, takes a nice little shot off the spin move, but couldn't get the finish. Dodge going up and got it, foul. Count it! Harrington's going to get the foul. And Dodge going to the line trying to get the three-point play from the free throw line.
Foul whistle on number 21, Tyler Harrington. The basket by Nate Dodge is good.
Harrington's first foul, and CSJ right now just sleepwalking mode, and we're going to have timeout called by CSJ as they're down 19-5 with 12:50 to go in the first half of play on Munger Vision. So after the timeout take, we'll see what the Saints come out with right now. Right now, they're getting out, ran off the floor. They're getting out, hustled to the spot defensively, and I know they got it in them to make this a tight ball game. Almost tipped in by Passano. Harrington with a great athletic play to tip the ball in while he was falling out of bounds, gets it into the hands of Childs. Childs all the way up, got it blocked foul. It wasn't on the block, it was with the body, I believe. Blocking foul, yes. So Childs back at the line. Passano will pick up the foul, his first personal. Each team with 2 fouls apiece. 12:38 to go on the first half clock. Childs, nothing but twine right there. Childs getting set on the second shot here. Gives Harrington, Heiser, Childs, Madison, and Ryda on the floor for Phil Bartlett's Fighting Saints. Drysdale coming to the scores. They've got a cough going. All the teams are real sick. Everybody's had different flus and colds and coughs. And there's zone defense right now. And Harper will kick it out, and the shot this time well defended on the perimeter. Passano took the shot, and the bounce will come down. It'll be Bassano with the basketball. New 35 seconds on the shot clock, and then CSJ got into a 2-3 zone right now. And Passano with yet another rebound, and I'm not sure if it's going to be Heiser or Ryda with the fall. Ryda will pick up the foul. I have it as his first. It is his first. So Yop's coming back in the game with Drysdale as Madison and Heiser will sit down. But I'll tell you, I'm not a big believer in a zone defense, but since CSJ switched into a zone, Johnson State has missed 3 perimeter shots. All blocked by Yopst. Yopst with the block will give it up. Ryda stops, pops, can't drop it. Drysdale had it, lost it. Who did it go off from last? It's going to be white basketball. Went off from somebody out there for Johnson State. They're going to reset the shot clock for 35 seconds. New shot clock out there for CSJ. Harrington right in front of the Johnson State bench will quickly get the ball into Ryda. Jamie Ryda with the crossover. Drysdale. Nope. Ball thrown, and they turned the ball over. Drysdale got to get involved in the offense early tonight. He comes in spells. He comes in spurts. They need him to play a full 40-minute ball game. Up and got it. This time it was number 25, Rhodes, Matthew Rhodes with the basket. That's Bassano defensively on Ryda. They'll go to Yopst now. Yopst. Drysdale, he'll pull up and no, trying to use the window to bank it in. CSJ just getting beat off the boards soundly here. Harper with the save, and Actually, I think that was, yeah, Abbas with the save shot. All of a sudden, that outside shooting that was going so well, starting to ease up here by Johnson State. Childs tried to answer with an NBA three to go around the rim and out on him. It stays 21-9 with 10:48 to go in the first set. Johnson State with the ball. Johnson State with the lead. And Busano to Hernandez. They'll go baseline. That's beautiful passing. It's just Abbas mishandled the ball. Childs front court. Childs the elbow. Childs ducks underneath. Up and no! It sat on the rim and teased everybody. I tell you, they've got to get on the boards. CSJ does, both the defensive boards and the offensive boards. Oh, yeah. Rhodes in the ball game with 2 quick buckets. That was a 3-ball. And the lead has skyrocketed to 24-7 Johnson State. And it's Key at the scores table getting set to check back in for Johnson State. Ryder. The Yops, he's in the corner. He got doubled down inside there. And that'll be another turnover on the Fighting Saints. Busano with Childs and a foul and count it. And I'll tell you, this is about the ugliest first 10 minutes of basketball I've seen the Saints play all year.
Foul whistled on number 5, Doug Childs.
And everybody's got flus and colds or not. They are just not doing fundamental things right now. They're not boxing out. They're not getting back on defense. So Busano going to the line to try to make it a 20-point lead. And he won't. Oh, I've seen CSJ come back from bigger deficits. But man, they're going to make it hard on themselves tonight. They're looking at that zone defense out there. It's a 1-3-1 being played by Johnson State right now. They've given a couple different looks to CSJ tonight. There's going to be a foul on Hernandez. Or Martinez. Martinez with the foul. Yeah, Key in the ball game now as he's coming along with Harper 14. So CSJ needs to put together some kind of run here. Heiser looking for a 3-ball. Nope, front rimmed it. Again, it's another one and done for CSJ and another. Oh, Drysdale with that big wingspan. Got down there and blocked that, what looked like it was going to be an easy layup. Yeah, it's going to be CSJ basketball. Went off from the hand to Key out of bounds. Childs on the ball game now. Yobs back in. So a big block by Drysdale. See if that can jumpstart this offense. It's been very mistake-prone here early on. Well, not early on anymore. We're over midway through the first half. Yobst up and got it. Evan Yobst with the shot. A 3-pointer makes it 26-10. Childs very refreshed on the sideline. Back at the scores table getting set to check in. Over the top of Drysdale's arms. Ryder will rush Harper. Harper up and Harper with the finish. Now I said this at the beginning of the ball game and I wasn't criticizing them. See, there is no interior defense. They came off the edge all the way through for the layup. And that defense has been like that all season long. Ryder gives it off to Heiser. Nope, going to be short, going to be an air ball. And Drysdale will pick it up. Spin, step, fire, and yes! It's going to count. And all of a sudden, Drysdale making an impact here with 8:28 to go in the first half. Remember the block shot on that good also played by Drysdale. And now on this end with the basket and the free throw coming up, lead down to 28-12 at 16 points. There's Harrington, Yops, Drysdale, Childs, and Heiser out there for CSJ right now. Drysdale will make it a 15-point ball game, 8:28, and Passano with the basketball. Passano to Keys. Those two both started the ball game for Johnson. Now Dodge. Passano open, squares, fires, got it. Oh, he can't miss. I believe that's his third 3-pointer here in the first half. And again, he had time to. It wasn't like he was catching and shooting on the catch. He had so much lag defensively coming behind him. He's able to turn, square, set, fire, And that's a tall pass because it went over the top of Tyler Harrington, and he's 6'5", or maybe 6'6", so. And Madison going to be coming back in the ballgame, 31 and white for CSJ, 31-13. CSJ's put up 31 points in the first 12 minutes of basketball. Dodge look, does get it down again. Again, it's where Key caught the ball. He didn't get the finish. Heiser, though, let him get down low on the block. Jobs got the rebound into Child's hands. Childs. The Heiser wanted to thread the needle, and it should be white basketball. Yeah, he was open, and Childs telling him, take the shot. He was trying to thread the needle. It had to be a perfect pass to get it to Harrington. Okay, they're going to let the subs come in now. It's going to be Madison coming in for Yops. So Madison wearing 31, seeing his second tour of duty here in the first half. He'll bring it into Madison. He'll make the catch, work between the circles. Wants to lob it into Drysdale. Perfect pass in the basket. Drysdale now with 5 points here in the first half, all coming in the last few minutes. 31-15, Johnson State. As Martinez with the basketball. Martinez with Drysdale matched up. That's a funny matchup right there. Now Drysdale trying to keep out. We got foul. Oh, we got a 3-second call. You never see that in college basketball. So we'll get the token 3-second call, and that'll give CSJ back to basketball with 7 minutes to go in this half. And there, Tyler doing double duty, fixes the net. Tyler Harrington. No, they got a run in them. I can feel it. CSJ need to put together a 6-7 point run right now. Childs, great pass. Can't do anything with it though. Harrington caught it too far behind, too far on the baseline. To Dodge up and got it. Boy, Dodge can run the floor. Big gangly kid. Looks like about 6'6", 6'7", but can he get it up and down the floor? That last play, they're still in that 1-3-1 zone. Harrington will give the ball back to Madison. The Drysdale up and nope, tips it to himself. Fake strip going back up, and I think it was Key. It was Key that stripped at Martinez now. Long pass front court to Harper on the trail to Dodge to the hoop, and he'll be off the mark this time. Drysdale to Childs. They want to push the tempo. Yops. Yops at the scores table. Getting set to check in for CSJ. Tipped around and not in. Dodge with the rebound. Long pass, Martinez on the fly at the elbow, faked the shot, gave it up on the wing, and that's going to be no good. Rebound will come down to Drysdale. Oh, it's opened up now. It's a running gun. Drysdale used his rump to dribble the ball, and he'll finally, that was an adventure for Brad, bringing the ball down on the dribble. He'll give it back to Childs now. Heiser looked inside, nothing happening. Back to Childs, going for a 3-ball, and he won't get the bounce. Madison trying to crash the boards from the top of the key, just a second late getting there, and this is Martinez. Martinez switches gears, gives the ball up to Passano, and that's going to be again long and strong. Both teams gone cold here, but it's been fun flow up and down the floor. 33-15, and this is where CSJ should be making up some ground right here. As Ryda also at the scores table getting set to check in. As Kaiser will make the catch, and looking for Drysdale, picked off by Key. Passano accelerates, pulls up, and gently off the glass. A good Dodge, can't control it. Will tip the ball back to Harper, and he'll settle things down. New shot clock, and he'll go to Key. Again, Martinez and Drysdale is an intriguing matchup. I'm not sure who it favors. That's going to be well short. Boy, that percentage by both sides has plummeted, the shooting percentage, and Childs will glance at the sideline, and I didn't hear a play called out. We'll see what he wants to run here. 4:39 to go, first half. CSJ's had the possessions to chip away here, but haven't been able to do that right there, make the basket. Madison with the basket makes it 33-17, Johnson State. Martinez. Good defense by Madison right there. Whoa, you don't want to be caught reaching like that. He needs some help on the defense, and we got a late whistle and a hold called. And the message from the Johnson State bench was blank, blank, beep, beep, pass the ball. Got to tell him. I agree with him.
Alan Turner, number 2, and Paul Elmendorf Jr., number 12, and 4. Johnson State.
Elmendorf in the basketball game. Number 12 for Johnson State. He brings it all the way back up top near center court, still between the logos. As Martinez will glance to the sideline. This time it's going to be Madison on Martinez. He'll kick it out and she's out of bounds. Well, see, CSJ's had several possessions where they cannot get a basket after a Johnson State miss. But here's a turnover now. CSJ got to take advantage of these. They're down by 16 points, being held to 17 total points here in the first half. Ryda to Madison, long pass front court. Will come back to Jamie Ryda. Yops to Madison. They want to get him involved. Tyler Madison from his office over there on the wing. And they need Tyler to get hot. Yes, sir. Big part of the offense. Don't forget, I'll have the Grand Union Player of the Game at the conclusion of the contest. And again, Dodge caught the ball down low and he didn't put the finishing touches on it. And that's going to be stolen away by Heiser. Tipped to Ryda. Great action here in this sequence. As here comes Ryda to the elbow to the baseline and sealed off nicely by Elmendorf. Heiser with the hands got fouled. Busano with the foul, push foul. Nobody's in the bonus shot. That's the 6th team foul on Johnson State. And Doug Childs going to come in for Tyler Madison. Good minutes off the bench by Madison here in the first half. Came in to help get some minutes for the starters, but really contributed a lot. Because I'm not sure. They want Doug to tuck in his shirt. There he goes. They want him to look good for Channel 15 Munger Vision, and he's got his shirt all tucked in now. Ryda works it around to Harrington. Down inside. Yops, up, foul! That was Turin called for the foul. And that's 2 shots coming up for Evan Yops. It's a long turn with the foul. His first foul. Team's, well, it doesn't matter. It's 6, but it doesn't matter because he's fouled me after shooting 2 shots for Yops, and he'll miss the first one. Ooh, no offense, Evan. That was a thud off the backboard. That was what they call a brick. But again, they have not been able, CSJ has not been able to take advantage of the last, well, 6.5, 7 minutes that Johnson State hasn't really been running up, has making baskets here. Busano with the ball, and Childs ride them to the outside. There's the catch. Got nowhere to go for turn, and we have a foul on Yops. That's just playing defense with your hands right there, not moving your feet. Yep. 6 fouls apiece. Team-wise on both sides. Is Elmendorf will handle the pass inbounds, gets it into Dodge. Boy, they want him to catch a shoot, and he didn't. Shot clock at 30. This is reset on the foul, and strip going through, and we might have a foul. Yep. That's going to be on Childs. And that is shots coming up. That's the second foul on Childs. So Busano, with 2:55 left in the first half, that has just been fluid here. Will be Aussie. Johnson State's left the door open here for CSJ, but CSJ hasn't taken a step inside. As Key, Abbas, and Martinez all back in the ballgame for Johnson State. And the second shot by Busano is no good. Ryda will race to the rebound, laid on the floor for a second. Jamie Ryda and company. If they can, CSJ, if they can get this lead down to below 10 by the half. And Madison, nope, he was looking to do it. Childs will save it, and it's going to be off from Key out of bounds, and they're going to give him a new shot clock. Well, considering they were down by, what, 17 at one point, maybe even more. I think they actually might have gotten to 19. If they get this thing down below 210 or below, then they can come out with a big push here in the second half. They want to go to Yops. Boy, you see in traffic. Good job. Tell you what, Yops made something of absolutely nothing. He was triple teamed, still got the shot up and drew the foul. And Yops now going to the line. Abbas called for the foul.
On the line, shooting a pair for CSJ is number 22, Evan Yops.
So Jobst will nurse that in. Yes, he will. Lead down to a dozen now at 12. Passano and Harper in the ball game for Johnson State. So Jobst, who's an English major at CSJ, will not get the second one. So Key with the rebound will find Passano. Johnson State started this game off with a tremendous shooting percentage of made shots, but they've since cooled off. Offensive foul on Martinez. Yeah, you can see it right there. Now, there's no shots coming up. That's a player control foul, an offensive foul. An offensive foul, so there'll be no shots. We're going to have a Johnson State timeout as, again, CSJ has a chance to bring the lead down to 9 or 10 points here on this next possession. They got out to a rocky start, but they're feeling their way back into the ball game now. As you can see, Harrington bringing the ball out of bounds. It's Heiser, Harrington, Jobst, Childs, and Ryda in there for CSJ. The Fighting Saints looking to get a win here on their home floor. They come out and they spread the floor for Ryda, and he's just going to tee up a 3-ball and get it. And they come back now to within 9 points. Remember, they were down by, I believe, 19 at one point in the first half. And look at that, look at that, look at that jump ball. And nice job by Jobst helping them up afterwards. That's Key that got tied up. It's going to be basketball at Johnson State College, and this is starting to unfold into another dandy here. Munger is bringing college basketball on PEGTV Public Access Sports. Passano with the ball, and Childs on him. Got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls, and boy, either one of those could be called. Nice job at the baseline. That's Turin with the finish. That was a well-executed play. They just took the over-aggressiveness, the overplaying of the defense right there. Ryda penetrated, pulled it out, brought it into Childs. Childs guarded by Harper. Childs stops, pulls up, no. Jobst got inside and out of bounds. Tell you what, Evan Jobst is a lot quicker than he looks. When you watch him in warm-ups, he's just a lot quicker in actual game situations. And you can see the press being employed now by CSJ. Now, they're not a team that really presses team-wise like this. They'll bring Ryda in the backcourt a lot. Key. Oh, great job. Up and Harper with the finish.
Harper.
63 seconds left in the first half. Lead back to 13. Ryda with last-minute instructions from Coach Bartlett. We'll bring them in the front court now. Madison getting set to come in if he gets a chance for 50-some-odd seconds. Well, 50 seconds even. And there's the catch by Heiser to Harrington. Harrington with the grab on the elbow. Being guided out there by Turin. Harrington wanted to drive, took the bump, and got it. Harrington's starting to warm up now. That's a 2-pointer, cuts the lead to 11. Right, able to straighten the net out and still get to be part of the press. Shot clock is off. We're at 25 seconds to go in the first half. Passano with the ball, and they can hold for the final shot if they want to. Passano just crossing the center court logo, going left to right. Well, yeah, they're going to bring the clock down. It's down to 10 seconds, 9 seconds. And again, Childs, that's going to be a, oh my goodness. I can't believe there was no call on that. I can't believe that. That was a terrible no call. Coach Bartlett can't believe it either. As the dribble came above his head. But it's going to be 39-26. Johnson State got off to that big start. CSJ made a short run, but we'll be back with the second half on Munger Vision. Everybody getting set for the second half here. You see the refs getting their shoes all relaced up. Well, CSJ will have the basketball start off this new 20 minutes on the clock. And I'll tell you, pretty obvious statement. They cannot copy how they started the first half of the ballgame off. They can't come out with their heads buried in the pillowcase. They've got to come out and play tight and intense and eliminate those turnovers and get back on defense. Ryda up, and I like that start right there. Remember, they came out and were down by quite a bit. I had it at 19 points, but I have no way to go back and check it. At least 17, if not 19 points down early on in that first half. And CSJ in the second portion of that first 20 minutes outscored Johnson State, but they just dug such a large hole. 42-28 on that made shot by Martinez. As I try to find that focus point on my camera here on manual focus. Johnson State coming out in that 1-3-1 zone, and Drysdale with a nice grab, tipping the pass to himself, and got an offensive foul. Yep. 3 fouls on Drysdale as Dodge hits the deck, and it's a good play by Dodge.
Player control foul whistled against number 15, Brad Drysdale.
Now the clock has it as a second foul. Well, I gotta check that. I have him as 2 in the first half. Right now, Phil just, Coach Bartlett talking with the official. I'd be asking him how he missed that freaking carry travel call in the first half, near the end of the half. Boy, Childs has been dancing with the Devils as far as picking up his 3rd foul. Yops in the game overran the play. Key drove, kicked it out, dodged the ball, give it back to Pasno. Pasno inside the arc will set it up and get it. Boy, I tell you what, that Pasno, Ted, he's a good-looking shooter. That young man can almost not miss tonight. Lead back to 16 real quick right now. As that goes off from the hands of Dodge out of bounds. Well, camera makes me upset when it does that. I had this focus all set and then went to halftime and came back and it's like I got to retrain it. So you can see Ryder keep the dribble alive. Harrington let the defense go by him up and no, but they need Harrington to get consistent tonight. Childs up, high off the glass, way high. Rebound brought down by Ryder. Harrington passed up the shot. Ryder won't, and he'll get it. Ryder with 5 points here to start off the second half. Makes it 44-31. They're going to have to gut this one out and win ugly tonight if they're going to pull this out of the hat. Look at Ryder. He's a game changer, and I'll tell you what, he missed it, up and fouled. That is awesome. He stole the ball, missed the layup, got his own rebound back, and drew the foul. He better have a big smile on his face because
Foul whistled on number 3, Nate Dodge.
it's not a lot of times you make a great defensive play, go for him for an uncontested layup, and miss it, and are able to get your rebound back. Nobody came back defensively, so that's one for the highlight tapes right there for Mr. Ryder. And that'll be the first foul on Dodge. And he'll nurse it in. Oh, they need all the points they can get. Yeah, 17:56 to go in the second half of play. 44-32, Johnson State. And nope, see that missed layup, cost him a point. Key with the rebound. And he'll cross the timeline. Key between circles. Wants to go to Pasno. Pasno handed the basketball off. And again, they wanted a call on the push against Childs, and they didn't get it. And right now, Coach Bartlett not very happy with the officiating. Count that. That's going to be a basket and one coming up for Key. Oh, and that's on Drysdale. That's definitely his 3rd now, if it wasn't his 3rd before.
Now going wide, number 4, Rob Key, the 2nd.
So lead back up to 46-32 at 14. Chance to make it 15 here. As Key puts up the free throw and will drain it.
Key, the 2nd.
Ryder saw the pressure coming, wanted the ball brought into play before Martinez. I guess that Ryder got a flat tire there as they stepped on the back of his shoe. A timeout called by CSJ. See, Ryder takes his whole shoe off now. We have a CSJ timeout, so Mr. Ryder can get your. That's what happens when we wear black socks instead of your white socks. So 47-32, CSJ down by 15. Harrington gets set to bring the ball into play with this toss in the backcourt to Ryder, where Martinez will follow him. Ryder got all his clothes back on now. He's set to go. Ryder on the penetration to Yops. Yops, no. Rebound Drysdale, yes. Yeah, they need Drysdale. He's got 3 fouls, but they need him to come alive here. He's shown flashes tonight, but he just can't put it together for a solid 15-20 minute run here. Dodge with the basketball. Will go downside. Drysdale with the interception. Will hand the ball out to Ryda. Ryda trying to set the play up. We'll get it to Harrington. Harrington. It's a tough shoot over right there. You had Dodge on him. Drysdale got a hold. Yeah. Before the shot on the floor. Abbas. 21. Yeah. Abbas will be called for the foul.
Foul whistle on number 21, Victor Abbas.
And each team now with 2 team fouls apiece. Abbas with 3 personal fouls and right on the baseline with the basketball. Flick it into Harrington. 3-balling it and draining it. Harrington. 10-point ball game. 47-37 Johnson State. And it's Martinez with the quick push. We'll get into the front court. And he'll go between circles now. He'll go between the legs. Keep the dribble alive. And, oh, man. Ryda picking up a questionable foul there. Looked more like a push-off on Martinez, but it will not get any home cooking tonight, and it'll become the 3rd foul on Ryda. That's a big foul on Ryda. They get into Passano, and Passano to Dodge. Pass coming back at Bass will pick it up. I'm not sure who it was really intended for. Passano. Up, covered, shot, no. Rebound, Childs. About as high as I've seen Doug get. He got up in the air that time and able to make the grab. Harrington wants to drive baseline, then lost the basketball. Slapped out of his hands, actually, by key number 4. And it's going to be CSJ ball with 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Looking to bring the lead down below 10. Drysdale in and foul. There's a Bass and Drysdale do a little tango there as they get caught up. Should be no fouls other than the original foul. Before the shot, ball beyond the baseline. He's going to bring Harper 14 in for a Bass. That's 4 fouls now. As there was a question from the Johnson State coach about what was he holding exactly, and then he was asked to go back inside the coach's box. Up, and there's the finish by Childs. 8-point ball game now as the Saints. You take that 11 minutes into the ball game when they were down by 17. They have outscored Johnson State considerably, but there was such a big hole to dig themselves out. It's Harper. Saw Passano flash, didn't give him the ball. Look at the Passano on the wing, and there's nowhere. Drysdale's on the verge of picking up foul number 4 as he was down inside, all tangled up with the Johnson State player. Yeah, that time Martinez was moving on the screen. Yeah, there was a no-brainer on that one. So CSJ making a serious run here, 15-28 to go in the ball game. Harrington and Childs. Oh, it's getting chippy. Absolutely. That's what's making it even better. There's a technical looming somewhere in the near future of this ball game. And Childs from Never Neverland right there. That was way outside. 40. That should be backcourt. Yeah. That was not touched by Ryda. And it's getting chippy, and there's a technical going to be happening very shortly on one of the coaches. Nice play by Harper. 49-42, lead back to 7. Saints with the basketball. Doug Childs looking to set up the offense here against Passano. Childs off balance, got it. He's in his groove now. Yeah, takes him wide. He's a rhythm shooter. He's got his rhythm now. 49-44. Johnson State with the lead with the ball. Martinez into the front court. Harrington's going to get the foul. Yeah, Harrington just stood to the coach. He's quick. Yeah. He came around and tried to switch, and he said, big smile like Tyler always has. He said he's quick. 2 fouls on Harrington. Key will take the ball out of bounds. Harper coming towards the basketball, number 14. He'll set the screen for Passano. And his bodies are flopping all over. Now, there's a lot of dive plays, too. I'll tell you what, Doug Childs, and it's good play by Childs, but he absolutely should get an Academy Award for that. On my camera angle, there is nothing but daylight between him and Johnson State. They're going to give them, yeah. Johnson State wanted a timeout, got the timeout. And tell you what, yeah, it's getting real cool. Things starting to bubble up and faster and boil now. 49-44. Johnson State with the lead, but CSJ with the momentum. So Yopst, as you can see in the ballgame, 22. It's Drysdale, Yopst, Childs, Harrington, and Ryda, the 5 on the floor for Coach Bartlett. They brought it up, and there's the finish. That was completely set up to isolate Drysdale and let him use that quick athletic ability to end his height advantage. 49-46. Saints have not been this close since the opening shot of the ball game. They come all the way back from 19 down. Harper against Drysdale to Passno. Tell you what, nice job of getting the ball down to Dodge. Passno, who's been hot from out there, continues to be hot from out there. Big three from Passno. That was a very patient and disciplined offensive set by Johnson State. There's Busano at the scorer's table. Drysdale up. Nope, this time he can't get the finish. And there's the outlet up ahead. Passno behind the defense. Will get the finish. Yes. So a quick 5-point burst here by Johnson State after that timeout. Got things settled back down now. 54-46 Johnson State. Ryda directing some traffic out there. 22 on the shot clock. 13-14 on the game clock. Ryda, 3-ball on it. Nope, got him up short. A one and done as hand the ball off to Martinez. He wanted to dial up long distance, but just nowhere to get the pass off. Harper up, and Harper just left it short on a reverse layup. New shot clock to work with after the miss. Drysdale. He'll go down to Key up and got it. Well, I tell you, Key's a good-looking ball player, number 4 out there for Johnson State. He is pretty much a very well-rounded player. 56-46. So after the CSJ got it down to 3, it's been a 7-0 run. Yeah, it's one and done. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And right now, CSJ's shots from the outside aren't dropping, and it's one and done, and that's giving Johnson State back the momentum here. Travel, on the floor, fouled by Yopst. Trip call.
Number 22, Evan Jobs. Checking back in for Johnson State, number 15, Andy Busano.
Yeah, Busano in for Key. And Heiser also checking in for Drysdale. 12-24 to go. Lead back to 10, and it was just literally about a minute and a half ago, it was at 3. Now it's at 12 as Dodge will kiss it off the glass at home. And that defense looking a little bit tired again, CSJ. Heiser with the catch will go down to Childs. Trying to take advantage of the size matchup down low. There's the help off the weak side, and Martinez will squirt it out to Yopst, and foul! Yopst, the right place, the right time, is going to the line to shoot 2. There you go. Yep. And Yopst got to put back on his footwear tonight, too. A lot of shoes coming off tonight.
Evan Jobs, number 22, will be shooting 2 for the Fighting Saints.
Again, Madison hasn't played here in the second half. He had a very solid first half of play. So wait for Yopst to get all his gear on, and he's set to go. Again, we'll have a player of the game, a Grand Union player of the game at the end of this contest, and that's going to be off the mark. And boy, CSJ needing every point. They spent so much fuel in the tank to get it down to 3, and they're looking like they need a 3rd win now. They got it. That's going to allow Drysdale to come in. He's going to replace Yopst. So Yopst will take a breather now. Dodge to Busano. CSJ did go press in that first half and had a relatively good success with it. Heiser on Busano. That's a matchup that's going to favor Johnson State. Martinez? No. Rebound, yes. Will come down to CSJ. Drysdale looking for the outlet. Hands the ball off to Childs. Doug Childs into the front court. Will kick it out. Heiser looking for a 3-ball. Got it! Heiser time! 58-50. CSJ back down below double digits now. To Dodge. And Again, Ryder playing with 3 fouls. Harrington with 2, Childs with 2, Drysdale with 3. Fouls could come into play here late in the ball game. Busano with the give to Harper up, and Drysdale just stood there straight up and got a piece of the ball accidentally. Here comes Ryder with 11 minutes exactly to go in regulation. Ryder all the way in, got to be way before the shot. There's a foul on the floor. It's a hold or a hand check. Hand check called. 7th foul should be the 1-on-1. Jamie Ryder looking up the clock. And yeah, Ryder is going to the line. He knew what was going on here, so it's going to be the 1-on-1 for CSJ. So critical right there with 10:53 to go in the ball game. CSJ already shooting the bonus. And I believe, yeah, we've got a CSJ timeout. So West Rutland graduate Jamie Ryder at the line. And it is 7-5 fouls CSJ with just the 5 team fouls, and Johnson State with 7. I know you better believe this is going to be grinded out for Saints now. They're going to be at the line as many times. So they're going to be able to force the issue and get to the line and try to get back in the ball game that way. Actually, they're in the ball game. They're down by 7. But I think we saw from that spurt in the first half, they don't want to really get into a full-out running gun game with this group from Johnson State. And boy, talk about home run right there. Ryder going to pick up a little deeper in the back court defensively as Martinez will accelerate in the front court. Ryder with the 3 fouls. Oh, look at that quick first step. I don't think it was tipped. I think he just missed a shot. Pass, no. Up, jump step, no good. Rebound on the floor. Drysdale, Ryder. Harrington will have it. And that's again, so it's quick hands of Ryder. Harrington taking a few dribbles, doesn't want the basketball. He'll give it up to Doug Childs. 58-52. Childs. They had the screen and roll in place. Harrington from his office. No. Heiser almost able to disrupt the play from Harper. Harper to Martinez. Out of Busano. Been a good one. It didn't look at it first. The first 11 minutes were real ugly basketball played by the Saints as they got down by as many as 19. And Heiser's going to get called for the blocking foul. And 2 shots coming up. It was in the act of shooting. So 2 shots for Johnson State. And they're a very good free throw shooting club. There's Martinez now at the line. Key coming back in the ball game for Johnson State. So in a 58-52 game, we've just hit the midway point of the second half. 59-52. Yeah, and Key's coming in for the shooter. Got it. Now they'll allow Key to come in for Martinez. Again, Key has just been devastatingly good down there for Johnson State. No pressure in the backcourt this time. Ryder looks to the sideline, gets the play call. Then they'll set formation now. Ryder. See him wants Childs to go down inside. They brought Harrington up top. Childs over. All right, over to the defender, Key. 3-ball for Doug Childs. 60-55 CSJ. Down by just 5. Foul on Childs. Yeah, it's a good call. That. It's going to be the 1-and-1. I believe it's his 3rd foul also. Yes, 5 on, that's 3 on Childs. 3 on Ryder. 3 on Drysdale.
Number 15, Andy Busano to shoot the 1-and-1.
And Busano at the line with the 1-and-1 here. 60-55, 9:32 to go in the second half. Officials have had their hands full here tonight. Michael Osborne, I did forget to mention that he's the head coach for Johnson State. And I'm not look, I know I'm not ridiculing him, but young guy. He doesn't even look 30 to me. He runs, he knows what he's doing in the huddle. I can tell you that. I can tell by his team he knows what he's doing on the floor. But they're all just so young. I think it's because I'm just getting so old. I mean, Phil looks his age. You know, Phil's a year younger than me. He looks his age. fouls. They post up Drysdale against, well, who is that down there? Oh, it's Harper 14 as he turned now, so Harper will get the foul.
Number 14.
Drysdale's got to get his free throw shooting down here in crunch time, 61-55. Johnson State with the lead. And I just get a feeling it's going to be a real grinded out last 9 minutes of the ball game. Drysdale, little line drive there, but he'll hammer it home. Actually, Drysdale right there, he's got like his own little fan club base over there in the stands. And can't get the second one. Harper with the rebound. Oh, and Childs came up and almost had to steal from behind. Childs playing with those 3 fouls, got to be careful. Need him on the floor, but of course he's got to stay aggressive also. Pisano works against Childs and over the top of Drysdale. Altered the shot definitely enough to make it go high off the glass, and there'll be the miss. And here comes CSJ. Down by 5. Harrington's been quiet tonight. He's had a few short bursts, but Dodge has done a good job defensively on him. Ryder left alone, gonna drain it! Don't forget, he was a 1,000-point scorer at West Rutland. He can shoot. He just opted not to shoot as much here so far in college. 61-59, Saints down by 2. Boy, each team just punching and counter-punching. Passno up, Passno no. Rare miss for Passno. Like Key will get there and touch it last. Good effort by Key and Childs, and Yops coming in the ballgame now for Heiser. Passno going to take a breather. Daya got a dandy of a game here. I hope you stuck around through that first 10 minutes when Johnson State built up a huge lead, because it's a 2-point ball game right now on Munger Vision, on PEGTV. Looking zone out there right now, yeah. 2-3 zone being played by Johnson State for the lead. Got it! They've come all the way back now! 62-61 CSJ. Harrington with a 3-ball. As Busano wanted to go to Dodge. It was there, but Dodge didn't slide on the baseline to the ball. It was there to happen, and they just mis-executed. 7:44 to go in regulation. CSJ with 2 timeouts left as they check the book right now. 62-61 Saints. Busano picking up deeper, picking up at midcourt. Ryder wanted to give the ball to Yops. That's tipped, and Childs, Yops, nobody. CSJ could control the ball up and misses it. They're going to run the other way now. There's the foul on Dodge. As Ryder came out of the pack just running and gunning. Childs shaken up behind the play. And Coach Bartlett wanted to know why there was no foul on Childs being waved out. As Abbas comes back in with the 4 fouls. So Abbas with the 4 fouls in the basketball game for Johnson State, wearing number 21. As Ryder stepping up, that's the 19th foul. So this is still the 1-and-1. As Ryder, usually very reliable from the free throw line, and they'll make that one. Largest lead of the night for CSJ at 2 right now, 63-61. They fell behind 9-0 and were off balance and staggering and got it together now. It's going to be a foul on Harrington. Yep. I think Harrington either, yeah, I think that's 3 on Tyler.
And roll number 25, and Ian Passano back in.
Yeah, so it's going to be, well, they haven't caught up to it on the board yet, but I think that's 3 fouls on Harrington.
Yeah, he said 21 blue. That's right.
Yeah, it should be 9-7 on the fouls.
21 blue.
Foul's been reversed.
Okay, so
Fouls on
What it was the official said 21 blue, and that's where they assessed the foul to it. It's a 21 white. It was on Harrington. That is 3 on Harrington, and that should be 9 fouls apiece team-wise. Okay, so each team at 9 team fouls now with 7:20 to go in the second half of play. So this is the one-on-one. And Harper at the line. Got it. Cuts the lead to 1 at 63-62. And they give a warning to Harrington and a Bass. Harrington's a lover. He's not a fighter, so he's cool. But they gave him the warning. And Harrington will get the rebound off the miss. Actually, that was out of bounds. They never called it. That's what he's saying, is that the ball was out of bounds. But Harrington called for a timeout before he went out of bounds again. There's going to be a full timeout taken by CSJ. 63-62, Fighting Saints with the lead. The Saints with just one timeout to go here in the final 7:16. Facing, well, first time we've seen this style of press employed tonight. As Ryda almost got trapped in the corner, Drysdale keeping the dribble alive. We'll find Yops. Yops with the one dribble and brings it back to Ryda. Ryda between circles, 15 on the shot clock. Everybody with 9 team fouls, that means they'll be shooting all night. Oh, Dougie Childs! From the corner with a 3-ball, 66-62. Dodge at the scorer's table. He's set to come in for Johnson State. As Yops went literally underneath the screen of Passano. Tries to catch Martinez. Being guarded by Childs. Childs with the 3 fouls. 6:30 to go in the game. 13 seconds on the shot clock, and it has been a wild one from CSJ. Shot! Twine for Martinez. 1-point ball game. They'll pick up at midcourt now. Ryder with the walk up the floor. To Harrington, he feels it, and he's missed it. Somehow, out of the pack comes Ryder. They didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock at 21. Childs, count it! He's going to get the continuation in the bucket. Childs has had a big night tonight. 68-65. Got to pick a Grand Union player of the game for this, too. Oh, my goodness, he's going to be hard. And a Bass has fouled out. He was assessed his 5th foul. And again, Johnson State's going to use this like a timeout.
Victor Box number 21 has fouled.
See, I think this is something they should fix in the rules. You see it at the NCAA college level when you're watching Duke and all those guys. He fouled out, so everybody comes over like a timeout. I think you should get, really, in 8 seconds, you should be able to bring somebody into the ball game, not and eliminate this extra timeout they just took. And it delays the game. You want to expedite the game. They've done so much to try to expedite the game. That would seem like an obvious one to fix right there. When a player fouls out, everybody stays on the floor. The coach has 8 seconds to bring in a new player. But you can't come off the floor and treat it like a huddle and timeout.
Number 5, Doug Childs, the shoot one for the Saints.
And Key has come back in, number 4. He comes in for a Bass. So Childs trying to finish off the 3-point play. Will do so. CSJ has been on a scoring binge since the 11th-minute mark of the first half. Again, they just got off to such a horrible start. They're a team, like I said, they either get off, it's feast or famine. They either start off looking like crap, or they start off so hot that they could burn your hand if you touch them. 69-65, Passano with the ball for Johnson State, trailing by 4. Waits for the screen to develop, then to switch off defensively. They go back to Harper, foul by Ryda. That's 4 on Ryda. That was just the old basic screen and roll, pick and roll.
Ball whistled on number 11, Jamie Ryda.
His 4th foul. And Harper at the line. Next again, everybody's over the double bonus here, over the 10-team limit, so it'll be 2 shots now. And Harper gets that one to drop. Now, I can't see them really in the aggressiveness of Ryder, but he's got the 4 fouls. He's got the ball. They need him in there, and he's got to make it last on the 5:25. He takes and breaks him down at the top, and got it! What a move at the top of the arc he made to fake out his defender. Here comes Martinez, 71-66, 5:12 to go in regulation. CSJ with the lead. Martinez! Oh, that thing was halfway down, popped out, and Dodge saves it back into Ryder. Tell you, this Ryder and Martinez has been a great matchup tonight to watch for the fans. Oh, it's been a super ball game tonight. Get right out and you can watch college basketball right in your backyard. Rutland's very own CSJ. Childs with the ball will pull it out. 16 on the shot clock. And Childs wanting to break down Key one-on-one. This has been a battle of egos tonight. Key and Childs. They'll kick it out and before the shot travel. Yeah, I don't know what Drysdale was thinking. And Brad can't believe it's on him, but he took 2 steps to set up his shot. A crucial turnover right there. It's Passano with the ball. More CSJ basketball for you coming up on Munger Vision in the very near future. Before they go to break, Key to Harper. Again, look where Harper caught the ball. He was inside the free throw line. He just missed the shot. Childs can't save it. Harper splits the defense to Dodge up. Second chance point, no good. Drysdale just picked up a foul. Harper will hit the deck, and Drysdale will pick up foul number 4. So Ryder and Harper both with, or Ryder and Drysdale both with 4 fouls.
Foul on number 15, Brad Drysdale, 4 on Brad.
And that will stop the clock with 4:04 to go, and that will send Harper to the line.
Number 14 on the line, once again, for the Badgers.
And that free throw line is like the holy grail defensively, and they have surrendered the free throw line and below easily today, CSJ has. 71-66. CSJ on the missed shot. Heiser going to be coming back in the ball game for the Fighting Saints, and you'll have to wait as boy, Key slapped it, and great effort by Key, but oh my God, that's a terrible call.
Number 10, Jim Heiser.
There is no way that did not go off from Johnson State, but no home cook of the night for the Fighting Saints. Well, they got a freebie here. They got to make it count, Johnson State does. They'll give the ball out to Martinez. They got a new shot clock, obviously, with that also. Everybody in the double bonus. This is Key with the basketball. Right on him. Ryder with the 4 fouls. Drysdale with 4 fouls. Harper on the drive. Drysdale contested it. Ryder has it. And he'll squirt the ball out the backside to Harrington, who'll dribble to an open spot on the floor and then run into Ryder, give him the ball. Now Childs will bring it up. 3:30 to go in regulation. There's not a horrible crowd here tonight, but we got to get a lot more people down here to catch this stuff live. This is great college basketball action. Ryder, Childs takes the bump, keeps the motion going, goes to the hoop, and will get it. Doug Childs looking like he's leading a very tight pack for that Grand Union player of the game. They'll get the donated shirt from Grand Union that says CSJ player of the game on it. Martinez, baseline up. Harrington stood his ground. Beautiful job defensively. Dodge, right place. We'll kick it back out. Passano, free throw line up. Passano, no. Tipped around off the rim, no good. Ryder takes it off the backboard. 73-66, Saints with the ball, Saints with the lead. They have come all the way back from 19 down. That's Key on Childs. Can't get cocky with the ball. Got to handle it well. To Ryder on the inside on the block, sealed off from Dodge. He'll just dribble it back around. Martinez will follow him all the way up between circles. 12 on the shot clock. Key on Childs. Drysdale catches and rims it out. That was a pass intended for Harrington, and Drysdale took it away. Timeout called. It's going to be a full timeout by Johnson State. That will leave them with one more. 2:06 to go in the ballgame. 73-66. CSJ on Munger Vision. It's Rob Key, the second, number 4 right there. Going to have the ball handed to him. He's going to be out of bounds, bring the ball into play, and he has played one heck of a basketball game. Good-looking player. Heiser will be on the ball defensively. He's a crazy-looking one, Heiser is. Passing on with the basketball. Ryder playing with the 4 fouls. Drysdale with the 4 fouls. Comes out. Martinez. This is Childs on Martinez. Childs has been one of many offensive stars tonight for CSJ. Drysdale, I don't know. Yeah, they got the tip in. Drysdale made no contact, even though they were looking for a foul on him. But then nobody boxed out either, and the putback makes it 73-68. Saints by 5 after trailing by 19. I think it was 13 at halftime. Heiser, nope. Oh, look at Drysdale come up with a big rebound. Dribbles to the corner, and yep, they missed that. He had stepped out of a... Oh, Heiser just getting up off the deck. He looked like he got pushed out of bounds to me. Coach Bartlett can't believe he didn't get called for being pushed out of bounds, but 79 seconds to go in regulation, and Johnson State taking advantage of all the questionable calls tonight as they need a bucket here. Passano pass up the 3 ball. He was open for a second over the top of right of Martinez. There's the baseline. He's going to kick it out, and yep, now Passano. Well, I tell you, Passano wasn't shy about shooting early. Oh, blocked by Drysdale. Get out of my house, he said. Offensive foul on Martinez. Now it's the Johnson State coach that didn't like that call. Well, that's what makes each coach a good coach. They're out there battling for their guys. They've been a great ball game. This has been a great ball game. I don't know how you can't come down here and watch this live. Keep watching Munger Vision. Now, Tyler just lost the handle on it. 52 seconds to go in regulation, and Childs in the backcourt with Key on him. Childs, a lot quicker than you give him credit for. He's got the quick push into the front court. And there's the foul, and Childs be going to the line. Well, it's a 2-possession ball game. There's 43 seconds left on the game clock. And there is a 35-second shot clock. I think it was a good foul. As, yeah, they're going to wipe the floor down right now. Drysdale back there showing him the spot. Right there, he says, yeah. This could make the highlight tape for Brad, yes. See, if it wasn't a tense ball game, I'm trying to be serious. I would say that, seeing that last shot, I would say that's the best defense Drysdale played all night. But he has done some good stuff. He's blocked some shots. Still a 2-possession game. 6 points right now. It's 2 threes. This, to me, is the big one. This could make it a 3-possession ball game. I'm just trying to do the math real quick. Yeah, I'm right. Got it. No. They have it in them to do it again. 2 possessions with the shot clock. They need a quick basket. Dodge. Got it. That's the last timeout for Johnson State. 74-71. And it's just as wild as it can get. 33 seconds left in regulation. Well, the first thing CSJ's got to do is get the ball in bounds. I believe they've got 1 timeout left if they can't. I think they didn't burn it. CSJ with 1 timeout left, no timeouts left for Johnson State. And you see they're telling Harrington he can run the baseline. That's how big the missed free throw was by Childs, and there's the foul by Key. That's only his 2nd foul. 2 shots. Childs going to the line. And a 3-point ball game.
Young Childs are applying to shoot the double bonus for CSJ.
If you missed the first 10 minutes of the ball game, CSJ looked just pathetic. They fell behind 9-0. Trailed by as many as 19 got it down to below double digits a couple times in the first half. Went to the breakdown by 13. Got to as close as 3 points here early in the second half, and then made that last big push, took the lead, and there's two shots. 76-71. Clock will start with the touch of the ball by Johnson State. Again, there's a lot of time left. They need a quick, they need a 2 or 3 pointer. They don't need a 3 definitely. They could have taken a 2 pointer. Passano, got it.
Ian Passano.
And they'll get it to Childs. Great inbounds pass. Childs, they're trying to foul him. There it is. Harper will grab. He had 17 seconds to go, and they haven't changed the scoreboard yet. Should be 76-73. Yeah. Passano didn't get the. They're coming over to scold the scorekeeper. Yeah, 76-73. There they go. For a 2-possession game, you'll get it. Tell you, Doug Childs is the Grand Union player of the game. They'll get the donated shirt from Grand Union. So Doug Childs, huge in this win tonight.
Doug Childs.
With 17 seconds to go. Well, they don't have any timeouts. Well, according to the scores table, they didn't, but they're going to give them a timeout, Johnson State, and they're down by 5 at 78-73. So, yeah, you got more CSJ basketball coming up on Munger Vision. And again, you can go to the CSJ website to get all their home games. You know, if you come to an actual home game, they got the schedules on the front table here, so you can pick up an actual game schedule, or season schedule for the games. I have some Mill River boys and girls basketball coming up for you. West Rutland girls varsity basketball in mid-December. They come home. They have 3 road games first. Tell you what, though, been a dandy of a ball game. So Doug Childs is the Grand Union player of the game. Looks like Dodge is going to bring the ball into play. Of course, for CSJ, the last thing you want to do is foul. Do not foul and stop the clock. Ryda and Childs get tangled up. Passano up, Passano off bounds. Passano front rims it. It's going to be off front, I believe off from Drysdale. Yeah, it's going to stay down this with 4.6 seconds to go. And I don't know they got all these timeouts, but there's going to be another Johnson State timeout. Well, on the downside, before this timeout, Ryda left the court with the trainer, Mike Dorian. He's limping. So I don't know if he's got a leg cramp or if he turned an ankle or something, but 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and nope, tip up and in. That's the ball game. And CSJ came all the way back. And Doug Childs, one of the many leaders tonight, but he's the Grand Union player of the game, and they'll get the 78-73 win on Munger Vision. Get out there, support your student athletes, support CSJ basketball, and always support the old man Munger Vision.